So your mentor says to get going. So that is what Bhag in Hindi means how to get started with the marathon. It is not about a sprint when it comes from a mentor, because a mentor always wants you to start a marathon so that you can slowly, gradually, incrementally can get prepared to a big goal, a significance area. That is what Tony Robbins says. Out of his 6 steps, significance is one need, and there is nothing wrong about a significance. So there is this these needs of certainty, uncertainty or variance, contribution, significance, love, connection, and growth. So all the things are required in life, and everybody has a need for all these 6 factors. But what we are talking about is significance, wherein all other things are weaved in. So, um, how to get started? It starts with a goal. What do you want, right? And the goal stems from a meaningful mission, your bigger purpose. What is your calling? And how do we discover that? We discover that by writing down what all we love doing. So yesterday I was talking to somebody and I was suggesting what all she can do because she was into depression. So I suggested she can have a garden, she can pursue some of her whatever hobbies she had. She said she has a garden of say 500 plants already. Despite that, she gets into depression. What does this mean? I told her that she still has a lot of potential bigger than this, and she is wasting time because she gets a lot of time after this tending to this garden of 500 plants also, after her full-time job as a teacher also. And if you are not doing something significant which will give you some significance or worthiness or belongingness, then it takes you automatically to depression. What else? This is very logical, very simple, very straight. Anybody can say this. But how to get started with this? I am so surprised nowadays that people don't have a goal. They don't have a mission at all. When I ask about whether their work is going well, they said it is perfect. When I ask them how is their health, they say it's okay. They're hell and hearty. Then I ask them how is their relationship. It is well also. It is going good, and they have devoted wives. They have caring parents. They have very loving siblings. They are respected in the friend circle. Everything is perfect. So I asked them, what does all this perfect life situation mean? This is a perfect stage to get yourself launched. Launched to what? A rocket is launched when everything is perfect, right? So when you are perfect, your rocket should have been launched. Has it been launched? Why not? Because you don't have a goal at all. Where to go? Where would that rocket, that perfect rocket would go? It is not defined. So how difficult it is to have that goal? Everybody, each and everybody of us, each of us has a goal, has a meaningful dream, has a dream. To convert it to meaningful mission is an art, right? So, um, first of all, let us start with selfishness. We have a dream, let us say that is very selfish. So, why not write down that selfish dream of yours? It is yours, right? And how does it matter? Because it was non-existent till right now. So you have started with something at least. So that is an accomplishment, and you don't have to bother about who says what. So first write down that selfish dream. Now why do you want it? And if you go for that why, then you will see there is a need for a significance. Significance is it is about getting appreciated. How you will get appreciated if you pursue a selfish dream? So it has to have some aspect wherein you contribute something to other people's life to make them better. That is how appreciation will come. If you make a change in somebody else's life, if you make some kind of change as a result of which the environment changes, some other people's life changes, somebody else's depression converts into great enthusiasm, that is all contribution, yes. And that is how your meaningful mission will start taking shape from a very selfish dream. It starts with a selfish dream always, and it goes on to a meaningful mission because you can discover your bigger purpose with that. While should not bother as to as to uh, what you yourself will be saying towards that. Is it possible you will start with self doubt or what? If it is self doubt, then get over that because it is your own baby, right? And so, how to do that is put everything, every big number according to your understanding. And at some time or other, if you start with a smart goal syndrome, then what will happen is there will be a big gap between how you can achieve and how much you dream. What do you do then? See, please remember, you are dreaming something which will be achieved by your bigger version, your version number 10. That is what gradual incremental progression improvement is. So you will not stay the same person even tomorrow if you start with that. And at some point of time, your version today will take that leap which will achieve that big mission. So don't get disheartened. Start with a big mission. Put a timeline or time frame or planning or whatever you want to do as much as possible. Be courageous enough to assign those goals a timeline, because as I have experienced, 30% of it can be done by you, 70% happens automatically because you become deserving to attract those 70% of things. Life is 70% coincidences, only 30% of what we can have under our control. So why bother? We are so much blessed, right? So let us start with that, and that is what is having a big, hairy, audacious goal. And that is the process with which we are going to achieve. That is how you run. वैसे ही भागना है, ऐसे ही भागोगे, भाग मिलका भाग. Thank you for watching, and please comment below if you like this. Thank you.